Welcome everyone. So we're basically we have but this is recorded already, so we'll drop the recordings in the right and also for anybody that wants to do about the recording. So we can actually give like 2 minutes before start. Or let's just give 10 minutes extra so that we'll have enough people on board because trust me, anybody that has actually been in Munira Virtual Solution Academy will know that when it comes to case studies, it's not something. It's not. I'll just be truthful. It's not going to be an easy journey. Just 10 weeks is not going to be. It is going to be so tedious because there are a lot of things I learned while launching my virtual assistant. Can you guys tell me? So there are a lot of things I've actually learned. There are a lot of things I've seen. There are a lot of things I've seen how people underrate virtual assistant, most especially in Nigeria here. When you talk about being a virtual assistant, when you're selling yourself as a virtual assistant to people, trust me, they always ask two questions. Is your competency and how much they can trust you as virtual assistant. A whole lot of virtual assistants are out there. It's just no job experience, no real job experience. Yes, this is not a real job experience, but one thing I make sure I incorporate into my system as an academy owner is making sure the case study feels so real. You have to work, you have to solve your case study as if you're either a project manager or you're a virtual assistant. So in this case, we are solving each, and I mean each case study as if you're a virtual assistant. This is not you coming to learn. Yes, while you are actually going to build your portfolio, you're going to increase your skills, you're going to expand your skills, you're going to learn and unlearn because truth you're going to see what others are doing. But trust me, this is not the point where you come and ask anybody in the group, oh, where do I log in? How do I log in? How do I create labels? Even when you're stuck and you're asking others in the group questions, it should be questions that you would ask your bosses. You cannot get a job now and you are asking your boss, sir, please, you asked me to create a label. Do I create a label? Shut up and eat. Please come in muted, please. So you don't come and you are not going to come in and be asking your boss that, oh, okay, how do I create labels? So you asked me to organize, especially if your boss is telling email management, your boss is telling you to create a folder. Definitely, there's nothing like a folder in email. When email management, there's nothing like folder, but you need to know how to turn your label into folder. So you come in, you don't. One of the problem I've seen, and I as a founder myself, I've seen a lot of people come in tell me they want to volunteer, they want to do internship, they want to volunteer, but they are coming with one mindset, which is why I decided to start this case study. They are coming with one mindset of learning. See, even if you want to volunteer, even if you want to do internship, we all make that mistake of internship is I will learn on job. No, internship is they want to see what you have to offer. You have to add value to them. As much as they would add value to you, you have to add value to them. There are some places like when you have a solution. If you want to volunteer, we don't at this stage now, we don't need people that would we need people that would get things done, not people that would give you a task and then we have to come and start telling you what to do. It is going to slow the business down. So that's one mentality you should first of all take off your head as a virtual assistant. See, virtual assistants for this Nigeria, I don't know. Upwork, yes, Upwork is still there, but it's not everybody that is going to be lucky enough to get job at Upwork. We have a long way to go. We have a lot of convincing to do. I have an agency where people can come and hire virtual assistants. I know how many times me and my team members had to strategize, re-strategize, brand, rebrand, unbrand, rebrand, rebrand, delete, just because each time we meet up as a team, we go out as a team, we network ourselves as a team, we send code DMs as a team, and everything. Each time we try it, the response we get are always boiling down to the fact that virtual assistants, Nigerian virtual assistants, are not job ready. Instead of making the main reason why we are virtual assistants is to make life easier for our clients. But when somebody is thinking, oh, I'll give you a call and tell you, please, I need you to book an appointment for my client, and you're double booking an appointment for your clients because you did not check. There are some things you need to check. There are some principles you need to like apply. How can a virtual assistant be double booking or a virtual assistant? Now, the one that even I had the most that broke my heart as an agency owner is how can a virtual assistant be hiking price for his client, for our client? On the norms, whatever you want to buy is 300,000 naira. You're adding extra 10,000 naira to it. Where is the credibility? Where is the trust? So these are things that actually if you're actually on my Twitter, you will notice that I was off for a while. I wasn't just off because I decided to be off. I was off because we're doing market survey. It took a lot of time for the whole Munira Battery Solution teams to actually come and say, oh, we want to launch. After we launched the agency, we started reaching out to people. We started learning, and we just realized everybody is just learning. There's this course ALX pan, you don't jump. There's Allison, you don't jump. There's this, you don't jump. They don't care about your certificate. They don't care about what you've learned. It's how you can apply it. So this is 4:10 p.m. We officially started this onboarding. Good evening, everyone. My name is Manira Tashibera Rajala, and I am the founder of Munira Battery Solutions. Welcome to our onboarding section for the case study portfolio journey. Like I was saying, the aim of this portfolio is to make each and every one of you job ready. We have a lot of virtual assistants out there. Virtual assistants in Nigeria is becoming a very, very saturated skill, a very saturated job. That if you did not find yourself on top of the game, you would not move. You would just be at the end of the tunnel. So how do you want to stay on top of the game? Being an agency owner, like I said, being somebody that owns a company where people can come in and hire virtual assistants, I've seen a lot, and I've heard people's cry. I've heard it. I've seen people. We sent out a cold DM to somebody on Twitter, and the response I got was so very, very disheartening. Nigerians virtual assistants are not job ready. I would rather, yes, that was how the person said. He said Nigerian virtual assistants are more of the courses they want to learn than building the skills. I would rather go on Upwork and look for a Filipino virtual assistant. Please, what do they have that we don't have? What have they learned that we've not learned? So that is why I'm coming up with this case study. This is the first cohort for this case study. I'm ready to train as much many people as possible on being a job ready virtual assistant. And like I said, this is going for 10 weeks. This is planned to go for 10 weeks. But your dedication, because there was this free classes we organized at the academy. We have more than 200 people. At the end of it, we didn't even finish it because people were so nonchalant about it. The last day, I decided not to drop the link to the class. Till today, nobody has asked me that the link to the final class. You cannot be nonchalant and you expect me to give back. You understand? And I know that everybody on my team are also, I'm speaking on their behalf too. So this is how this case study is going to work. By 8 p.m., you're going to get your first case study, which is email management. Now, you are going to work as a virtual assistant. This is, yes, as much as it is an imaginary task, you have to make it real. We're going to give you a case study. You're going to read the case study. You're going to go through the case study. So how do you solve this case study? Is either you use your email or you use a friend's email. You can make it extremely real in such a way that you can. By now, you should know how to access your client's Gmail without your client giving you their password or their login details. You can actually tell your friend, okay, fine, add me to your Gmail. I want to use your Gmail. I want to organize your Gmail. Remember, this is for your portfolio. So you start by screenshotting. This is what I tell my virtual assistant students in my academy. For every case study that they did, they actually have to screenshot. So you have to screenshot your before, because the main purpose of this thing is your portfolio, building your portfolio. So you have to have like a before and an after. This is how you convince, okay, fine. When you're trying to defend or when you're trying to sell yourself, this was Mr. John's Walker email before I became Mr. John Walker's virtual assistant. Now, after I became Mr. John Walker's assistant, I noticed we have this problem. Please, can you guys come in mute, please? I noticed there's this problem, and I was able to fix it. So for every case study, please always make sure you have your before, and that is just screenshotting before you even start doing anything. Now, once they are done, you start again. Because for case study, for portfolio, you can add videos to portfolio. The reason why we are actually saying you should make video presentation is it is actually going to boost your visibility. And like I told my team members when we were strategizing this thing, while you are putting yourself out there might be somebody that doesn't even know that he has the problem. But mere seeing your video presentation, it connects to the person and the person realizes, yes, what this virtual assistant has talked about is the problem I'm going through. Like, yes, even me myself, I'm going through this problem. If she can actually find a solution for this person, she can find a solution and you can gain a client from there. So that is the purpose of the video presentation. And if you have actually, if you know anybody that have taken any courses with Neural Virtual Solution Academy or you are my student, you know that for every video presentation you make, we have a learning platform where you submit your video link, then I review it. But I can't do that here because we are more than 200 already, and I know by the time we all start posting and posting, we're going to get more people come in. So what we are going to do is mostly, like I said, we have two. Please, who's that? Can you guys mute, please? So we have two community managers. We have AG, Agatha Mary, and we have Moses. So they are the one that is going to be dropping information, anything that has to do with information, monitoring the group, making sure the group is in order, making sure whatever you guys are posting are purely for the purpose of the group. Now we have our social media managers. They are the one that's going to be in charge. So if you're facing any issue with social media, with posting, with tagging the academic page, with the hashtag or anything, we have Dumola and Udwak. Then for every post that you make, you're going to drop your link and we're going to review. I will review. I will be on every post. I will try as much as possible. If you drop your link on the group, I will try as much as possible to click on the link and view your video and give you feedback. Now, I would not give feedback on your post. I would tag you on the WhatsApp group, because one review can I'm always after reviews. One review can make you, one review can break you. So whatever review or whatever feedback I would be giving, or the teams or anybody that will be giving, please, whatever feedback you want to give. See, the feedback is not limited to me alone, it's not limited to my team members alone. The feedback is everybody. We have to engage with all of us. We have to boost this visibility together. But whatever correction you want to make, please don't drop it on a public social media platform. Call the person's attention to it on the WhatsApp group. I beg you. In as much as we want to create visibility, one review can make one person, one review can break the person. So if you notice that from the person's presentation, the person has made a mistake, please check the person's name, tag the person on the group, or you can actually, yes, let us make it like that. Tag the person on the group and correct the person on the group. Do not correct each other on your comment section in whatever social media platform you're using. So, like I said, the case study is going to drop. The first case study is ready, the video is ready, the audio, the case study is officially ready, and it's going to drop by 8 p.m. Now, the deadline, we would not, myself, my team members, or any other person from the participants, the WhatsApp group, we would not review it again as on the deadline is March 5. The first one is dropping tomorrow, March 3rd, and the deadline is March 5. We will not review it again as soon as it is 10 p.m. So the deadline for every case study is 10 p.m. So make sure you start from that time the thing has dropped to 10 p.m. on the 5th. That's we have 2 days. Is it 2 days? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's 3 days. We have 3 days for us to go through this. On Thursday, we'll drop the second one. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, I'm still thinking of, we will tell you how we can have like a live review on either any of our social media platforms. So we're still looking at how that is going to go, so that we can come, you guys can now come and ask your questions. So Sundays is going to be like a question and answer, where you ask your question, I answer, anybody can answer, my team members, anybody can answer. So it's not going to be only me, it's going to be interactive. I might actually be the one to come and even ask you guys questions. I might see something somebody has done and I don't even know it actually existed. So I might come and, oh, okay, you did something like this, please can you explain how you did it? Note that this is not going to be, it's going to be just 1 hour. It's not going to be something that long, or it's going to be just 1 hour, because we're in the month of Ramadan. As if you can hear now, we've started prayer at the back, and we have a lot of programs as a Muslim. So I believe some of us here are Muslims, and I know how. But let me prepare you. Case study is not for Munira Bach Solution Academy. Case study is not something, you have to be dedicated. You have to be resilient. You have to have the grit. You have to have the dedication. You have to be ready to push through, because trust me, it's always, you have to meet deadline. There's always deadline. You have to meet deadline. So meeting deadline always make it so, I don't know the English I'm going to use, but every skills that has time management, like as a virtual assistant, I think we all know all these skills that make us stay on top of our game. So please remember to use the hashtag, and remember to tag the academics page and me. Just give me small visibility like that. So yeah, remember to add our hashtag, because most people, the way I search for things, or most people search for things, is through hashtag. So let us make this 10 weeks count. Let us make this 10 weeks count. So I'm going to let AG address you guys. Then who else is on board here? Okay, I think I have Bukola here too. So Bukola is one of those that are going to Bukola is one of those people that are going to check. They are going to check if you're using the right hashtag. If you're not tagging, see, even if you view, okay. One more thing is, for every post you drop your link. If you drop your link and we realize that you were not using the right hashtag and you're not tagging the right pages you're supposed to tag, we will not review. So Bukola will talk on that. Then AG is going to talk on the rules, the regulation, and also how we are going to put order and not chaos into the WhatsApp group. AG, over to you.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for this live. First of all, I congratulate all of you who have joined the VA Visibility Challenge. Like Munira mentioned, trying to set up a VA hub has exposed us to a lot of people's perspectives on virtual assistants. First of all, we know that anybody who is working remotely is a virtual assistant. I think we all know that it has been established. Now, within the virtual assistant group, there are some things that you can never escape. For example, it is this email marketing. As a newbie, most of the time, because of its low entry level, people start from administrative virtual assistants. So we are going to try to cover all of that so that you have a work-ready portfolio. That is the major goal of this challenge. It's not for you to gather followers, it's to position you so that recruiters will see what you are capable of, and you also get acquainted with the tools and skills you learned in whatever academy you attended. The unique thing about Monera Virtual Solution Academy is that we focus more on your proficiency than certification. Because let me use this word. Everybody's all about pali these days, but it's not all about the pali. It's about what you can do when given a task to perform. You have, we are going to be communicating on the WhatsApp group, which is our major means of communication and passing across of information to everybody. So when you make your post, you tag the academy and you drop your link, we will try to engage. Remember, this is not a podding or anything, or we want to pull your skills. We want to make sure that you know what you're doing. If you say, I'm adept at clients, email management, organization, and I will help you save time by showing you prioritizing all of that. We want to see it. So keep your screenshots when you perform every task so that it can be used for your portfolio. That's one. Two, we are very time conscious in this academy. Like this night, the first case study is going to go out, and by 10 p.m. of the due date, we would stop reviewing or attending, because anything like Munia said, we won't post any negative review on your page. We will post on the group so that others will learn. And then if you can correct it in your screenshot or for your portfolio, that will be fine. And you also get to learn in the process. Then I observed, or we've observed at the academy that everybody is tagging only the LinkedIn page. But I think we have, yes, LinkedIn is for professional growth, but we have the TikTok page, we have the Instagram, and we have Facebook. So you can use any of these platforms. It's not limited to LinkedIn only. I know people who have gotten jobs from Facebook. I have not gotten personally, but people get jobs from Facebook, people get jobs from TikTok. So don't limit yourself. If you can use the same video you're creating for LinkedIn and multi-post, that will also help you. That is like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, because you are going to be sharing your skills across all your social media platforms. Remember now, there's something that most people don't know. Recruiters and employers have applied for, let me not say a couple of, applied for many jobs in the past couple of months. And 8 out of 10 ask for my social media handles. So if you are somebody who on every trending topic, I'm not saying you should be antisocial, On every trending topic, you are there giving your hot take instead of minding the business that will pay you. This is my warning to you that you should be careful, because when you drop your social media handles or even drop your name on one social media handle, believe you me, they will search and find other handles you have. So you have to protect yourself, not just because you want to get a job, but because you want to project the right image. So we wish you the best as you start this challenge tonight, and we hope to see beautiful takes on on the tasks we are going to be giving to you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Munira.
Thank you, AG. Thank you, AG. So I forgot something before. Okay, we have Dumola here too. She's going to speak on the social media. So Bukola, please start getting ready. Please, I have very, very important information to pass on to you guys. Your video presentation, use any video. We have Vidyard, we had Vemo. Use any. So you're going to video. This is how you should do it. You're going to screen record, you're going to show your screen. Now, while you are presenting, you're not presenting when you are getting the job done. You are presenting when you are done. You first of all solve the old task. When you are done solving the old task, your presentation should not be, oh, okay, now I am going to attach a label to. No, your presentation to be, good afternoon, everyone. My name is whatever, Munira Tashibiaro. I am part of whatever introduction you want to have. Okay, fine. So you can actually, like, if you know how to use CapCut, you can overlay the first page, or you can find a way to do it. You can first of all start your recording and then stop it. So this was Mr. John's email before. Then when after I was done organizing, I actually created the label. This is the label I created. I created folder. This is the folder. I did some automation. I did some filter. You take it to where the filter is. So this is the filter that I actually created. You explain the filter. You explain the importance of the filter. Oh my God, we're running out. I thought we would be done with 1 minute. So I'm going to create, in case this actually take us out, I'm going to create another link and drop it in the group so that everybody can join. And I thought this one will be done. We're using this because we want to record this so that for future references. In case this one go off, please just go to the WhatsApp group. I'll create another one. Yes. So you can actually you understand what I'm saying. Your presentation should not be you just walking. It is going to get tiring. And don't do a very long video that people will not be able to watch. You understand? Your presentation should be, oh, okay, this was Mr. John's before I became his virtual assistant. When I became his virtual assistant, I created a folder. This is the folder I created. I created labels. I did this, I did that. You explain everything you're supposed to do. So your explanation should be the problem, the solution, the tools you use, and how your solution actually helps your clients. So those are the things you should focus on, your solution, and your solution is showing your screen and how you actually provide the problem. That is the before, then the solution, then the tools you use, and also lastly is how the solution has actually helped your client or provide a solution to the problem. So please do not record your screen when you are still working. Your recording comes in last, please. So Bukola, Bukola, please, can you just tell us how do you and your teams, the VA teams, actually intend on um, keeping track on those that actually use the hashtag correctly, the consequences of not using the hashtag or tagging the right pages?
So good evening, everybody. Thank you, Munira, for actually organizing this, and for everybody participating. I want to say congratulations, Jets, and I also want to encourage everybody to take this challenge serious, because it's in a way it's actually helping us as a VA. So I'm going to be sharing the links and hashtags so that we can actually track the record of everybody participating in this challenge. Although we are still going to pin it to the group so everybody can be viewing it every now and then. So the side effect of not using the correct hashtag is that we won't be able to see what you are posting. We won't be able to see your page, and we won't be able to give corrections or any recommendations on where you can work on. So I'm going to call out the hashtags now so that we can take note of them. So the first one is hash capital letters MVSA experience. Hashtag MVSA experience. The next one is hashtag Munira Virtual Solutions Academy. Hashtag Munira Virtual Solution Academy. Other hashtag you can use is hashtag MVSA case study. Hashtag MVSA case study. The other hashtag you can also use is hashtag MVSA portfolio challenge. MVSA portfolio challenge. Or you can also use the hashtag Munirat Asubiaro. You understand? But we are going to keep posting this regularly on the platform so that we can actually make use of them rightly. Also, our social media pages that you can tag for us to easily also get your details is on LinkedIn, Munira _Virtual Solution Academy. Munira _Virtual Solution Academy. The Instagram handle is Munira _Virtual Solution. Instagram, Munira _Virtual Solution. On Facebook, it is Munira Virtual Solution. There is no underscore for the Facebook handle. It's just Munira Virtual Solution. Then on TikTok, we have Munira _Virtual Solution. Munira _Virtual Solution. Then on X, which is formerly Twitter, we have MVS_Academy. MVS_Academy. Please, when we are actually posting on our social page, explaining what we've done, maybe videos or screenshots, in our post, let us include all these hashtags so that we can actually take track of everybody participating in this challenge. And we can actually work together on talk together or share ideas on what you've done, where you can actually do something better. Sure, you understand? So I wish everybody a successful one. You understand? So let's just try to put effort. As Monirat has said, it actually entails us to be dedicated. It is also time framed. You understand? So we need to work together on this so we can achieve the aim of this challenge. So I wish everybody a successful one. So see you guys on the group chat.
So much, Bukola. Dumola, I think you are the one representing the social media people here. So, Dumola, can you please address us, please?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Can we hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Good evening.
Okay, good evening, everyone. First of all, I'd like to congratulate every single person here. Welcome to Marina Virtual Solution Academy, and we really hope that this next few weeks, while you're working on your case study, that by the end of the challenge, you're able to look back and be proud of your progress and your growth. So, like Bukola said earlier regarding the posting every single day when the case study is released, and when you are done with your case study, when you post on your social media handles, either on LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, every single day, the hashtags will be put out there. So once you post, kindly tag the academy. That will be able to, record your progress, and you're going to also know anybody who might be interested. Also tag them while posting also, so that every single person will be able to benefit from this challenge. So, and please, when tagging, in case you come across any problem at all, feel free to reach out to me so that I can address the problem. And when tagging, when you use the hashtag, please ensure that you do not leave space between the hashtag and then the mineral virtual solution or the other hashtag words. That way the hashtag won't work. So also make note of that. And I mean, Bukola said most of it, but please just ensure that once you post, you tag the academy in any form of social media account. You can, even if you can post on LinkedIn and TikTok and Instagram, if we are using everything together, to ensure you tag the academy on every single one of them. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. So I know we have questions, but our time is running already. So please, if you have any question, do well to drop it in the group because we have 1 minute more to go. We have less than 1 minute to go. So if you have any question, I think by now we'll all understand. So to just run through what we've said, your recording has to be when you're done. You're not recording the process in which you are taking to solve the solution. You're recording the end result. So you're going to record the end result. Your first case study would be like, okay, like the community manager says, I think she's trying to give you guys more time. Said she's going to drop it tonight. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure about that. If you would clarify that in the group. So the case study is live, but the video, the official video, explaining the case study and every other thing will be dropped by 8 p.m. tomorrow on all our social media platforms. And then please make sure you use all the hashtags for easy tracking and feedbacks. And yes, you can post on any of your social media platform. It's just the more you put yourself, your client, you might feel like your client is on LinkedIn, whereas your clients might be on TikTok or on Instagram. Or so if you are using all social media platforms, it is better to put yourself out there as the virtual assistant that really know what they are doing. So if you decide to post on only LinkedIn, just make sure you use the right hashtag and also you tag the academy and myself. Then if you're actually going to